a button? Wow it!
Alright guys, well, this is our second reel cleaning video. Right now we have a bait caster. What you want to do first, if you want to take all your line off, like me, I don't want to take all my line off. So I'm gonna, you're gonna place a piece of tape on the end of the line so it stays down. And usually with reels and stuff, there's usually a release on the side right here, like something you push in and you gotta turn the reel like that. But this specific reel, there's a little lever right here. So you're going to push that in and then push down, and it will slide like that. And you're going to take that off. And you have your magnetics right here in your braking system. And the spool will just slide right out. And then you got the main reel housing. And you also want to take off this little knob before everything else. I didn't do it, but you should do it anyway. So you just want to take this knob off. And you got that. And so by doing this, you expose your three main bearings. You got your crank right here for your bearing. You got your spool bearing, and you got your magnetics over here, the bearing by there. What you want to do is take a little bit of the oil and a Q-tip, and you're just going to dip it inside there. You don't want to drench it, because if you drench it, it will block up your reel and it won't spin as well. And you just want to place a little dab right there in the bearing. Just a little dab. That's all you want to do. And then just go over your magnetics and then just wrap it around like this part. And then you're done with this. You don't want to do anything more. And then you got your reel. And what you want to do is take more, just dab it along the side on the bearing, and then maybe, if you want to, go along the rod so it spins. And then you got on the other side of the reel, you want to do the same thing. Just go around it. That's done. And then inside your reel housing, so you just want to dab in there, the bearing in there. That's all you want to do. And if you want to go above and beyond, like some people do, you can take a little bit of your reel grease, unscrew the cap. There's always a little thing like that for like something to wrap it with, but you don't want to use that. You want to use a Q-tip. Just get a little bit on the end of the Q-tip, and then take your bearing on your back by your magnetics and just dab it a little bit, maybe run it around. But you never want to put too much because you don't lock up your bearings. So you're completely done with that. You don't want to do anything more. Get your spool bearing, just wrap it around, spin it around that like that. And you got all the grease around it. You're going to go on the other side and do the same exact thing, and maybe even up and down the rod, like we do with the grease. And this stuff is like probably $7 a Bass Pro. So don't be, like if you want to be my guest if you want to use it like a retard. And they got that done. And same thing in there. You just want to dab it in there. And so you're done with that. And put it back together. You take the spool and the rod that's sticking out, slide it into the bearing in the reel housing, and push it in there. If you have a little piece that comes out, if you remember the spool control, you just pop that right back in there, and everything will be okay. So, and you're going to take your magnetics. You're going to want to place that in there at whatever degree angle that is. But how you took it off, and then you're going to slide it right back up, and it'll lock in there. And then if you see, and then you're going to put this back on, so if a little white thing came out, you just pop it right back in there. I don't think it matters which or whatever way, then you just turn the spool control back on there. Alright? And one more thing, you got your line guide up here. And there's always bearings down here. You can always, that gets dirty too, because if you think you're fishing, all that stuff that's coming off your line is going down there and getting into the bearings. You can take a little bit of your grease and rub it along there. You can always just reel a little bit more. But if you look, this is a $30 reel on a Bass Pro Shots Mega Cast kit, like a combo. It's reeling like it's brand new practically. So that's your way how to clean your bait caster. And if you haven't seen our spinning reel video yet, there's a link right here in my face. If you want to click my face and go see it. Well, I'm John from DJ Outdoor Life, and that's
Dylan from DJ Outdoor Life.
and that's the crippled kid. So
Yeah.
yeah, bye.
Bye.